The other fights, MMA fighters, pro MMA, pro fucking BKB fighters. You're a street fighter, I'm a street fighter. Let's just have it then. You'll see. You'll see real violence. No gum shield, no nothing. I'm going to disfigure you like a dog.
Was soll ich da machen, hä? Was soll ich da machen?
I know there was problems last time, but that's cool. Everything's been put right. As you can see, I'm bothered. The underdog, the supposed underdog, 8 no rules fights you've had. Okay, and you've done all right, mate. So don't call this underdog card. Whatever, fuck you. All right. Listen, let's see. You've been a mouthy prick, which you have been. Listen, as you can see, I'm really bothered, and we will be there. I'll be there. I'll punch your head right in, boy, and you give me my money, and I'll fuck off home. The underdog, the guy that you had me with last time, you'll see live where you can watch everything from England. You watch what I do to him. I'm not wearing a gum shield, motherfucker.
Live December 16th, only on pay-per-view. Frontier Respect to the Streets is dropping a new season called No One Leaves. You're also going to have 2 historic matchups between, for the first time ever, 2 women competing in a no-rules fight. It's going to be crazy. Please do not miss it. There's also going to be other fights as well, multiple no-rules fights, and also bare-knuckle fights as well. So please tune in. I'm going to be interviewing all the fighters that are participating on December 16th. Don't miss it. No one leaves. I want to talk to you because you're going to be fighting on this card. So before we get any further, introduce yourself and tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Poland, yeah. I'm 26, I'm from Poland, and that's going to be my first bare-knuckle fight, yeah. So, what can I say more? I want to just now thank the Frontier Respect of the Street for the chance, yeah. And so, can I fight? I want to show, of my best side, you know what I'm saying? And let's go, 16th December, yeah. I just fucking can't wait.
Okay, so before this, did you fight MMA? Did you have any amateur boxing experience? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My adventure with the fighting sport, I started with the wrestling. So that was 15 years ago when I was a kid, So I started with the wrestling, and I do this 3 or 4 years, and then I go to the MMA. I trained the MMA for the good few years, and then I leave this as well, and now I just want to focus only on the boxing, and so, but I have the experience, all experience in the MMA, so I'm not scared of anybody, or any style, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So tell us a little bit about your opponent. Do you know anything about him? And then
I don't know anything about him, and I don't even check who is this guy, So I don't need this, I'm going there. I have only, I'm focused on the one. Just go there and win, Probably he has the same way, There's no bad blood between us, I have a respect to him. I never, talk shit about the other ones, It's all about the respect. We are 2 men with the fucking balls, and we go there and do the job, you know what I mean? We both want to win, so that's the way, That's the fucking the real man of the game.
Can you give me a prediction, man, on how you think the fight's gonna go?
I was gonna be end, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I don't want to say too much, I wanna fucking finish this how quick as possible, you know what I mean? So, but I don't want to stay on the live too much, So I'm gonna keep this for me, and we'll see 16 December, yeah.
Yes, sir. So, It's really cool that you're fighting for Frontier. Tell us like a little bit like about your future plans like after this fight. Do you want to keep fighting for Frontier? Do you want to go professional and MMA or boxing or something? What's kind of like your future after this?
Listen, I'm focused on this on this fight now, 16 December. But if the frontier, if I'm gonna show myself from the good side, and I gonna give the good fight, and they still wants me, so why not? I want to fight for them. You know what I'm saying? So and we'll see what happens. But I want to keep doing the bare knuckle or the no rules, and that's what I focus on. No boxing, no with the gloves, just the bare knuckle, and I feel in this style the best, you know what I mean? So I want to do only this.
All right, man. One more question before we get out of here. I want to ask you, like, kind of, what's your philosophy on no rules? Because obviously, it's a totally different ball game compared to MMA or even just traditional boxing. So, kind of give me like your thoughts, like on the psychological side of like doing the no rules.
Doing the no rules, no, I think is what can I say? Like in MMA on the boxing, you always have the referee, So there's like he can stop you if you do something wrong. This is the real street, what I mean? So I think in the frontier or other I think in the frontier they fight the toughest of the toughest men, and the real fighters, and in the frontier you can show how good you are, because it's like there's no referee, this is the street, no rules, you just need to keep going. You can be good in the boxing, but then if you get the guy who he's good in that's what I'm saying, there's no rules, so so it's gonna be the big test, who is the best.
I've seen, it's crazy because I've seen, some in some interviews like UFC fighters talking about like, BKFC, like bare knuckle fighting. And
Yeah.
they're like, like, fuck that. Like, that's crazy, because of the, it's bare knuckle, so it's different than there's no gloves. And then I also feel like, no rules is like another level kind of beyond all that, because the others are sports, obviously this shit's a little bit different. So but yeah, man, so listen, I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to be talking to literally all the fighters who are fighting on December 16th. You guys can only watch this on pay-per-view. So David, man, I really appreciate you for coming on.
Me too, yeah, me too, pal. Yeah, appreciate it for the for this interview. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. Take care, okay?
You too, yeah. See you, pal. Yeah.
Yes, sir, brother. Okay.